As soon as I paid my $5,000, I literally got this pit in my stomach, like this sunken place. I don't even, like, you feel that energy throughout your whole body. And I was like, fuck. Man, I really hope that this doesn't fucking bite me in the ass later. Hello, beautifuls. My name is Giselle, co-host of the Strong Self-Lovers podcast and founder of the Cre8 app. And today we're gonna talk about 6 essential business skills that you need right now if you're a first-time business owner. I recently started an app. It's called the Cre8 app, specifically created for content creators. So if you're a content creator, make sure that you follow us on Instagram, follow me here on the YouTube because it will be launching in October. And baby, trust me, you're gonna wanna be a part of this. As a first-time business owner, I have so much to learn. So I'm taking this summer and beyond to learn skills that I need to be a better leader. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure you subscribe and let's jump right into it. Number 1, doing what you said you were going to do. That is a skill all in its own, okay? How many of you out there, myself included, have said, I'm gonna not snooze my alarm? I've been saying that for the last 15 years, baby. And that alarm's still getting snoozed. The main reason for this 30-day long video content challenge for the month of July is because I need to work on my consistency. I need to work on doing what the fuck I said I was gonna do. I said I'm gonna create 30 videos, long form videos for 30 days, the whole month of July. And I need to keep myself accountable, but of course I'm sharing with you guys so you can keep me accountable too. If you wanna join the challenge, come join. It's free. It's gonna help you create more content, bring more people to your channel. So join me, create the content. I'm gonna make this happen regardless because if I can't do this, one promise that I created for myself, how the fuck am I supposed to run a business? Mind you, my vision and my plans, a multi-million, billion-dollar business. This mindset that I have right now, it's not gonna cut it. So I need to do what I said I was going to do. Consistency, consistency, consistency. To be better than 99% of everyone out there in the world, that's literally all you have to do. Because most people fall off if they're not motivated, if it's not the right time. All of these excuses, if life gets in the way, all of these things always get in the way. So make sure that you have a strong enough foundation of doing what you said you were going to do so your life and your business both get done. Number 2, ignoring the woman in the red dress. Alex Hormozi talks about this woman all the time. So basically the woman in the red dress is the distractions personally crafted and created for you, to tempt you, to distract you from the path, to detour you, to derail you from what the hell you're supposed to be doing in the first place. As I'm creating this app, the Cre8 app, it's been a lot, okay? This app has cost me so far $15,000. That's a lot of money. I love to travel and I spend most of my money in traveling. And I would say I spend $15,000 a year in traveling. So that has really cut into my traveling budget. But the woman in the red dress is definitely like a little trip to Greece. Like I have turned down 5 vacations already from the jump. My friend invited me to Turks and Caicos next month. My friend invited me to Thailand and Bali, like in October, November. My other friend invited me to Ghana for New Year's. Baby, Ghana for New Year's. Delayed gratification is hard, but I promise you it's so worth it because your business is worth the sacrifice. Number 3, fail fast and fail often. Entrepreneurship is full of risks. In the psychology of money, Morgan talks about risk and luck. And one thing that really stuck with me from that book is that when you are in an entrepreneurship business world, all you can do is make decisions from what you know and from your past experience. You don't know how the future is going to be, but you can make a decision from your past experiences. And sometimes it'll go good and sometimes it'll be bad. But you have to understand that there's a part that luck plays in there. Sometimes we had 80% of the idea of the concept, it was right, but guess what? That 20% of failure, of unluckiness was what you got. But that doesn't mean that the other 80% of what you based your reasoning was wrong. It's just the risk that you took, 80-20, you know? And sometimes you're just lucky and you fall into that 80% realm, and then sometimes you're unlucky and you fall into the 20, but don't let that deter you from continuing to grow and working on your business. Entrepreneurship is all about being uncomfortable because you're out of your comfort zone, literally. You're trying new things every single day. As long as you fall forward and you learn from your failures, don't let that stop you from creating the business that you envision for you. Remember, this is your vision. Number 4, growth mindset and critical thinking skills. I think they're one of the most, if not the most important skill that you can be working on right now. Like we talked about, entrepreneurship is a risk and businesses tend to have a million problems pop up out of the nowhere. You have to be able to see behind the corners and literally make magic. Find those loopholes. If you have a fixed mindset, it's not gonna work. You have to be able to see things abstractly and see where, oh, well, maybe if I change it here, and okay, we spend all our marketing budget. Okay, we don't have a budget for marketing. Okay, guess what? What can we do? Okay, you know how to make videos, you know how to freaking post on Facebook. Hi, you have 500,000 followers on your channel. Baby, let's make our own marketing. Let's make it in-house. Let's make these videos. Bam, you have an iPhone. Let's get it done. That is exactly what I'm doing for the Cre8 app. I don't have a fucking budget for a marketing team. I am the marketing team. I am the editor. I am the personal brand. I'm in front of the camera. I'm behind the scenes. I'm paying for it. Like, baby, you gotta find those loopholes and just freaking go with it. Start up scrappy. Another thing that we all should be doing as first-time business owners is ask a lot of questions. You know nothing. And if you think you know something, guess again, baby, because we, you and me included, we know nothing. Okay, so make sure that we are asking as many questions as we can, and we're starting scrappy. One of the questions that I was asking myself when I started this new startup with the Cre8 app was, okay, I've seen that a lot of other apps, especially the bigger ones, they get angel investors or venture capitalists. And I'm like, when I did my research on that, I did see that with angel investors and venture capitalists, they usually take a big portion of the equity of the company. Like, I don't want to be selling my company right away, like 40% of my company before it's even big, to this company that doesn't even align with my values. So guess what? I ask questions. I work at a restaurant and a lot of the people that come there are business owners. So I was like, hey, what would you do if you were just starting a startup? It's an app. It's all about content creation. And they were like, I would try to stay in-house as much as I can and figure out and keep it lean, be a lean cuisine until you have the foundation where you just need to ask money to grow bigger and venture out. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, baby. Also, as an entrepreneur and business owner, especially as a first-time business owner, we are learning so much. When we're asking these questions, we also have to go search for the answers, right? My screen time is literally filled with Alex Hormozi, Cody Sanchez, Layla Hormozi, The Diary of a CEO, Ali Abdal, all of these people that are about creating small businesses, creating multi-million-dollar businesses, the people that are talking about money, actual things that bring results. Like literally Alex Hormozi, I've learned so much. I'm gonna be doing so many more videos of what I've been learning just from his free content on his YouTube channel. If you're about business, I 100% suggest that you follow him because he brings so many things into perspective that you had no idea that were part of business. And he really dumps it down so anybody can understand. As an entrepreneur, you will always be learning because remember, innovation, it's what keeps most businesses alive. Furthermore, when it comes to mindset, if you have a fixed mindset and you are a perfectionist, maybe this is not the game for you. Entrepreneurship and business ownership is full of twists and turns, and I can 1,000,000% guarantee you that nothing's gonna go according to plan and that you're gonna have to be flexible and that nothing's gonna be perfect, that you're gonna have to do it multiple times. So make sure that we're working on being flexible. Number 5, trust your gut. Oh my gosh. This is something that's not just for business. It can also be applied for your whole life. But I feel like for business, definitely. So even with this Cre8 app. So before I got with the team that I am now, I had this other team that I found on bark.com. You can find freelancers on that website. And I put what I needed and they were the first people that reached out to me. They were the first ones and you know, they like hype you up and like basically say a lot of things that you want to hear. When I was ready to sign the contract with them, it was like $5,000. So I signed the contract and then I paid them. And I don't know, when I was looking at the company and everything, I was seeing like 50-50 reviews, like 50% of the reviews were saying, oh, this company is great. And then the other 50% was saying, this company is trash. They're scammers. Like, don't work with them. And I was like, oh, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. And I brought this up to their attention and basically they told me like not to worry about it. Like they're a great company, blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. As soon as I paid my $5,000, I literally got this pit in my stomach, like this sunken place. I don't even, like, you feel that energy throughout your whole body. And I was like, fuck. Man, I really hope that this doesn't fucking bite me in the ass later. And guess what? It bit me in the ass literally not even 3 weeks later. And then they didn't want to give me my money back. I'll be making a video about this later on as I tell you guys what the Cre8 app is all about and kind of like the behind the scenes of how it even got started. Super excited for that. Should be launching in October, but we should be having a pre-launch in August where I have the landing page and you can be on the wait list. Anywho, so yeah, I feel like I was like, fuck, man. Now I have $5,000 that I lost to these people. And good thing that I paid with my credit card and I called them and they got my money back, but they were trying to play me hard. And I was like, that's one of the things that I understood. Like, I can't treat business giving the benefit of the doubt if it was a real person like in front of me, like someone that I'm trying to be friends with. You can't do business like that. I'm gonna be making a video on this later on too about the mistakes that I've made being a startup and a first-time business owner, you know? Because to me, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. You know, like I am a very honest person. I'm authentic in the things that I do. And guess what? In business, a lot of people are not. You really have to trust your gut and your intuition when it comes to a lot of these things. And last but not least, one of the last skills that you need to know is who you are. As a first-time business owner, you're starting, this is your little baby, right? And all of us really hope that our babies grow to be these massive companies, maybe, hopefully, makes us lots of money, brings not only money, but generational wealth to the people that we love, to generations that we're not even gonna meet. Like, that's a dream of mine. Like, I would love for this company to really be here for the long run and for my great-great-grandchildren, you know? With that, you really need to know who you are. And I feel like in the other topics, we talked about asking lots of questions. We need to, in this part, we need to be asking questions inward. Like, who are we? How do we want to show up? What are your values and what are your company's values? What are you trying to do once you make it? What is your make it, you know? Like, are you trying to make $24 million and sell? Are you trying to sell the company for $500 million? Are you trying to stay and become the CEO of the company? Are you trying, you know what I mean? What kind of company are you trying to build? What kind of business? And really digging deeper into who you are and knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, because this really having self-reflection and self-awareness will make you a better leader. But that is all. I hope you guys like this video. The next video is all about the 9 books that I'm reading right now before I become a multimillionaire. Check that video out. I love you guys and I'll catch you right over here. Bye.